welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do something glitter. I wanted to do red lips. I wanted to do a glam look for the holiday season. And this is the look I came up with. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell because that is the only way you'll know I've uploaded a new video. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So as usual, I'm going to start by priming my face. And for that, I'm going to take my Tatcha Silk Canvas and I'm just going to apply this in my T-zone. For my foundation today, I'm actually going to mix two foundations. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier's Flawless Fusion Foundation, and this is the Longwear Foundation in the shade Suntan. And I'm also going to take my patmcgrath Foundation, and this is in the shade Medium 16. So I'm going to take about a pump and a half of Laura Mercier's foundation, and then I'm going to add about a pump of the Sublime Perfection foundation. And the reason why I like to mix the two together because I feel like the Laura Mercier one kind of provides you that full coverage during the day, and the Pat McGrath kind of gives you that skin-like finish, which looks really, really nice in the pictures. Not that this doesn't look nice in the pictures, but the two of them together just looks really, really nice and even wears all throughout the day. So that's why I like to mix the two together. And then using a beauty blender, I'm going to apply this all over my face. You see how it just gives you that coverage, but it looks just like my skin. It is just the perfect combo. Even in person, I feel like my skin looks really, really nice when I do this. Now for contouring today, I'm going to take this contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury. And I've bought this quite recently, and I really do like it. It does give you a really, really good finish. It does not look heavy on your skin, It does look really nice. It blends out super nicely. So I've been really trying this and I've been really loving it actually. And I'm going to take this very close to my nose as well. And to blend this out, I'm going to use this Huda Beauty's Sculpt and Shade brush. And I'm just going to kind of stipple over it. I'm not really going to move the product around. And once I've kind of blended it out with the brush, I'm going to take my beauty blender over it and blend it out even more. Next, I'm going to highlight, and for that, I'm going to use this Benefits Bowing Concealer, and I'm using this in number 8. So I'm going to take this right along my nose, kind of where I usually would highlight. So right under my eyes. I will take a little bit of it on my forehead, and then I'm going to run some down my nose, just in the center. I'm going to bring a very tiny bit of it just along my mouth. And then I'm going to take my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid from ColourPop, and I'm just going to spray this all over my face. And once that spray is almost dry, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my beauty blender. Now to set under my eyes, I'm going to take this Pro Filter setting powder, and this is from Fenty Beauty, and I'm using this in the shade Banana. So as usual, I want to make sure that there's no creases under my eyes, and then I'm just very, very lightly going to set my eye with this. Now just to set the rest of my face, I'm going to take this Sublime Perfection setting powder, and this is from Pat McGrath. This does really give you that airbrush finish, but since this is a very, very light powder, you have to be careful because you can very easily go overboard with this, and then it starts to look cakey after a while. Next, I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer, and I'm just going to warm up my face with this right over where we've contoured. And I feel like this is such a nice shade. What I like about these products, especially the ones I'm using today, they don't look very heavy on your skin. If you're having a very good skin day, you don't have to use a lot of these products at all. And the days you want a little bit more coverage, you can build them up. Then I'm going to pick up that brush one more time and just go over that contour. And I didn't pick up any product on this brush. Now for my blush today, I'm going to take this blush palette from Jouer, and I really, really like the colors in here. And I'm going to take this shade right here. It's called Seduce Me. And I'm just really going to tap it right over that contour. Ooh, these are pigmented. I didn't really pick up that much product. That is really pretty. I really, really like that color. And just on top of that blush, I'm going to take this Hourglass Ambient palette, and I'm going to kind of mix the three shades together. And very, very lightly, I'm going to take that right over that blush. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this Max Fix Plus, and this is the Gold Light, and I'm going to spray this all over my face. For my highlighter today, I'm going to take this Tom Ford Skin Illuminator, and this is in the shade Fire Lust. And I'm going to take a little bit of it on the back of my hand, about this much. And when you look at it, it does look a little pink, but it does come out really nice on the skin. And I'm going to take this on the highest points of my cheeks, kind of right above that blush, and I'm just going to buff it into my skin. I really love this highlighter. I feel like it just provides you such a glow without making it look like you're wearing a lot of product, and it is really, really pretty. And you can really build this product up, and it builds up super nicely, and it looks really, really nice, especially in person. Now that the skin is done, let's start with our eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender and make sure there's no product on my eyes. And then I'm going to take this Pat McGrath Mothership palette, and this is number 5 palette. And then I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm picking this up on this angled brush from Sonia Kashuk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look straight ahead, and I'm going to kind of wing out my eye just a little bit. And I'm going to bring it along my lower lash line as well. And I'm really building it very slowly. I'm taking my time with this. And I'm going to start deepening it up a little bit. I actually like how this eye is looking when I do it halfway, so I'm going to take my finger and kind of wipe it off. Next, I'm going to take this Morphe 514, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to start taking this right above my crease. I kind of want to add a shadow there. I actually really like how pigmented these shadows are. You don't really have to pick up that much, and they blend so nicely. Then I'm going to go into the deeper shade, and I'm going to take that in my crease, and I'm going to just deepen up my crease with that. Just picking up this clean brush and just blending the edges out. And I'm using a very light pressure. As you can see, I'm holding my brush from so far away, and that's the way I like to build up my shadows. Again, taking that clean brush, I'm just going to run it along the edges, make sure everything is nice and clean. Going to take that small brush one more time, and I'm going to pick up that same shade that we used in our crease, and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash. And I'm really, really smoking out that bottom lash line because I do want it to be a little bit heavier on the bottom. And from that same palette, I'm going to go into this shade right here. And even though it looks white in the pan, it is so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some of it on my finger, and then I'm going to start pressing it on the lid and see how it looks, and we'll take it from there. It is so pretty. So what I'm doing is just really pressing it onto my lid, and then just using my finger and kind of spreading it. I have not dipped my finger back in. And I'm going to take it pretty high, almost to my crease, because I don't want a shape there. I think that is such a pretty shade. There is a little bit of a fallout. I think this is such a stunning shade. It is so pretty. Going to go back into this chocolate shade right here. And I'm just going to deepen up that outer V. Kind of start to bring it in and kind of diffuse it into that glitter shade. I like to do this trick because this way I kind of know how my eye shape is going to be and how it's going to blend, and everything just looks really nice. And then I'm just going to make sure that there's no harsh line. I'm just going to kind of blend everything together. Then I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm picking this up on a Morphe 431, and it's just a dome brush. And I'm going to look down, and I'm going to take this on the inner corner and kind of blend it upwards. And when I'm bringing it upwards, I'm kind of blending it into that shadow, so it looks all nice and blended together. I'm actually going to take a little bit of this Cha-Cha Dewy Skin Mist and I'm going to spray this on both sides of my face. Now for my lips today, I'm going to take this lip pencil from Makeup Forever and this is in the shade 714. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. I'm going to fill in a little bit of my lips with that as well. Then I'm going to take this patmcgrath lipstick in the shade Elson and I'm going to fill in my lips with that. For my mascara today, I'm going to use this Tarte's Big Ego mascara. I'm actually going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. And here's the finished look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of my new videos. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me today. I also want to wish you all a very happy holiday and I will see you next time. Ciao.